and thank you for being here. Our firefighters, they serve and they sacrifice, not for perks or privileges, but they do so to keep the people of Missouri safe. And today we want to say to all of you that we appreciate you. We appreciate what you do. Our firefighters signed up to keep us safe, and we have to do right by them here in the state of Missouri. There is a scientifically proven link between fighting fires and cancer. And according to the Firefighter Cancer Support Network, firefighters have a much higher chance of getting mesothelioma. They are 1.5 times more likely to get non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. In this past year, the St. Louis Fire Department alone lost 4 firefighters to cancer. Now, a cancer diagnosis is tragic for any family. But unfortunately, that tragedy is compounded. It is often made worse for firefighters because after the diagnosis, the government makes them prove that it was their work that caused the cancer. They have to fill out paperwork. They have to talk to lawyers. They have to battle against insurance companies. And sometimes the bureaucrats deny them compensation. And the firefighters and their families are told that they need to go to look for help elsewhere. And too often, our firefighters, their spouses, and their kids also have to bear the financial costs. In the middle of a health scare, these financial costs add a burden that firefighters and their families shouldn't have to bear. Firefighters fight fires. And if, God forbid, they have to fight cancer, they shouldn't have to fight bureaucrats to get the care that they deserve. They need to know instead that the people of Missouri are on their side, and that's what we're here to do today, to let firefighters know that we have their backs. Now, what we're doing today is simple. Representative Nick Schroer has filed a bill that's going to help our firefighters get the care that they deserve. And this bill will make sure that all firefighters in the state of Missouri have the same basic protections when it comes to job-related cancer. We're doing this to make sure that they'll get the treatment when they need it, and so that they'll have the best shot at fighting and beating cancer. Folks, this is a good thing to do. And as you'll see here today, you have representatives, Democrats and Republicans, who recognize that this is the right thing to do. But unfortunately in politics, sometimes good things get ruined for no good reason at all. Sometimes good bills get stopped in a political process that is paralyzed by the petty, personal prejudices of politicians. But I'll tell you this, it matters when you speak up. It matters when your voices are heard. And folks, we are going to get this done. We're going to get this done. And here's how it's going to happen. Nick and his team, they're going to be fighting for this in the legislature, and Harold and firefighters all across the state of Missouri and their families and their neighbors, they're going to be fighting for this. And I am going to be personally leading the charge in the governor's office to get this done. And for us to be successful, we need everyone who's here today and everyone who's watching at home to join us. Join this mission. Raise your voices. call your state representatives, call your state senators, and let them know that you also have the backs of our firefighters. I think it's critically important that every day we are out supporting the men and women who are doing this work on the front line.